While Kai'Sa definitely has poke, especially if you go for the hybrid build, thanks to her W, she wants to threaten backlines.
Yeah.
And the rest of the comp doesn't really. They want to play front to back, and they want to play with range.
Some double teleports coming on forward here at the same time as Delight and Zeka make their way back onto the map. The benefit here of Zeka making sure that he held on to that summoner spell. Peanut could be in trouble though, as you can see, only level 5 for the Trundle. He'll have to flash if he wants to get out, and he does so. Canyon doesn't necessarily need to, and he decides to double back. Viper in a lot of trouble as the Arcane Storm doing so much work. Duro gets flashed on though as Viper looks for the angle. He doesn't get stunned up by the Cosmic Binding, and in the meantime, HLE also pushing them out on the other side as Duro going for some funny business, and Delight throws up the Gen.G emote as Gen.G still do manage to back away, but the Bard is lying on the floor of the jungle. Yeah.
Why are we only on game 2?
Isn't this game 4? This doesn't make sense.
It's not, and it's because of that man, and he's already sitting on the gold lead.
Yeah, Canyon going for another drive though. Let's see, the suppression does come on through as Canyon holds Peanut in place, but subjugation is very powerful. Chovy in so much trouble, but he keeps himself alive. Delight tries to get out, and Ruler with the ulti is going to take him down. It's a double for the Kai'Sa as Gen.G. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're winning the team fights.
A lot of ultis unavailable for HLE, but they still try to contest the objective. Zeka looking for the extended trade. His ulti's coming up very soon, but it's not up just yet.
Yeah, Zeka is able to at least push Keen away, but the grubs are being taken down by Canyon.
I love that while all of this is happening, Ken's like, yeah, I can take the grubs, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered. Starts emoting in his face.
Yeah.
And he is scarring us, obviously. Delight with only a hammer, not going to be able to chew through him.
Going to be popped to make sure that HLE are going to be able to stay alive. That is a decent cooldown, now unavailable. Ward inside the pit. As Chovy picks up first item and is going to move over to help out with this one.
That's just gone.
Yeah, Keen spotted on the top side of the map, but it's not going to change anything as down goes the Dragon. That's going to even things out. Hextech Soul
helps him to deal with the sign better as well. Obviously, Hollow Radiance's bot is Keen might be in trouble. That has no ult, and Peanut's there.
Speaking of the Scion, the knockup is not going to connect as Peanut throws down the ulti to start this one up, and without the ability to turn into a train, this Scion is just a matter of time before he does go down. That is kills evened out, as even the traffic cone there to make sure that Zeka stays alive.
He needs 100 gold. He needs 100 gold now.
In the area. Delight and Viper moving on over as Ruler making his way in. He's spotted on Vision as he gets over here. Duro might be in a little bit of trouble as Zeka coming on in as well. Keen does get knocked up as Zeka discovers him from over the wall. As Zeus gets on through as well. Duro takes the magical journey, but he doesn't have that for the rest of his teammates. It's Canyon that manages to take down the objective as Tempered Fate locks up a couple. The quickness gets into the backline as Delight that finds his former teammate. Ruler stays alive for so long, but Zeus says no. Flashes on top of him as at least Chovy's able to take out one, but it's HLE demonstrating that this team fight, this composition team fight so well.
The Cosmic, the one that makes you move fast.
I know, I've also blanked on it.
Sorry?
Cosmic Drive.
Yes.
There you go.
They've
Cosmic
got
Drive.
two drivers in the game. It does make some sense.
Well, yeah, I'm just making sure. Oh, Peanut behind them.
Yeah, looking for Duro here as he does go for a very short magical journey, but the red carpet you were talking about, Betty, is going to be laid out for him, and the Bard not going to be picking up any chimes anytime soon.
For this game 3, and after winning that fight, they're just running away with it. There's a lot of towers left for them to secure. I mean, a single tower hasn't actually dropped yet 18 minutes in. So maybe I'm speaking too soon.
Whoever gets that is going to get feats of strength as well. So this first Drake is, first turret is going to be a big deal.
Throwing the ultimate is playing towards sides, right? Find the ability.
Zeus moves out of the way of Canyon at least, but I don't know whether it's quite going to be enough to keep him alive. The Impale is going to be invested as he lasts a lot longer than we expected, but that is going to be still shut down gold going over to Keen on this Scion.
Even there you saw it. Ruler was actually pathing over. He was like, oh, it's for me? Free kill? Can I get that one? But not actually working out. Zeus there, know that he has to dodge the ultimate from Canyon, so he's just waiting and waiting. But then they just kind of slowly hit him to death.
I did love that Zeus was like up, down, down. He was trying desperately to dodge away from that ult.
Turret as well.
And it was kind of Canyon just
Zeka
watching
will be able
him.
to get it. Upgrade some shoes.
Also,
yeah, they were not impressed. They're just like, we have Hollow Radiance and like, we're autoing you to death.
It's like that scene from Indiana Jones.
Advantage!
Are they going to start it themselves though? Doesn't look like it.
Rift Herald is going to be driven into this outer turret. Still going to be able to get that charge. Let's see if Canyon can get himself out of here. Zeka finds the knock-up onto Canyon. That's the smite to be taken down. The quickness invested. And Canyon should be going down, although he does spend some time driving. Delight now, 50% as the equalizer comes on in. Tempered Fate finds absolutely nothing as Chovy flashes to get himself out of the way, but Zeus has a flash as well and a flamethrower to boot. As now Ruler turns up, but he's turned up to a fight that he is not winning today. And Peanut with a full health bar comes on in. Viper finds the kill, and this could just be an ace as Keen is still left standing, but the rest are on the floor.
Now, Ruler is dropped, and HLE find a convincing fight once again.
And it's again the hubris from Gen.G. Statement, the biggest lead we've seen so far in the series, maybe?
Kind of.
It's feeling like that, but this is also the biggest engage from Delight.
There we go!
As Viper goes unstoppable, taking down Ruler. Tempered Fate will be avoided, but works is pretty decent.
Just run them down. There's nothing that Ruler can do, and it's again the risk that you run when you go for these dual carry compositions, especially against a Rumble. Once that ulti drops, your carry's just forced to retreat.
Yeah, or die.
Yeah.
Yeah, or that option. Yeah, that's the other one.
Zeus might be forced to do the same thing here as
he's just
quite
running.
able to catch up. He is just looking to run away, almost tries to dodge, but the Arcane Storm, it goes down, and Chovy is able to collect the kill onto the Rumble. So the answering Drake is going to come on through, but that is sole point for a Rumble.
For free.
And Ruler actually took the Southern Hex Gate as well. They have no idea about this. The Baron is just gone. Yep. And Canyon just going to be blocked here by Delight. Ruler comes on over with a Boomerang Blade, and they say, thank you very much for this cute purple worm. There's a minute until the Hextech Soul, and they have Baron to get them the control. Let's see whether they fight for this one. No equalizer for it. It's going to be Zeka that needs to make that play if they want to make something happen. He looks for the flank angle as he gets the knock up onto Ruler, but he then just snaps back. Immediately, Zeus just holding them at bay, and man, that Harpoon did so much damage as Keen drives in, but it's Delight that takes down Duro to start the fight off. The bottom lane has been eviscerated, and Zeus, he goes into Zhonya's at exactly the right time, and Chovy overextends to try and kill him. They do take down the Rumble, but again, they're happy to pay that price to win this game.
Exceptional execution from HLE. Zeus almost able to get out of the fight, which would have made it a perfect ace, but they'll be happy with a 5-for-1 and a soul to boot.
And I was going to say, where has this HLE been this series? But they've been right here. These games have been so extraordinarily close until right now as they come alive. I think it was an outdrafting at the same time, but you have to say, as far as momentum is concerned, this is a huge deal to bring HLE back into this series and maybe queue up some silver scrapes. As I say that, though, it's 2 inhibitors going down. Knows that this one is pretty much done, but they have to beat them 3 times.
Well, in the series, it's not. In this game,
yeah,
we're looking good.
Yeah. Okay.
One number is not like the others.
I don't. Whoa. Okay. I remember some numbers. Is
that?
That's a big gap.
That's over 9,000, gentlemen.
I would say that is the lead. You're exactly right, as we're now sieging on this last inhibitor turret on the top side of the map. Equalizer goes down. Canyon trapped on the wrong side of it, but it is just going to mean that this turret falls. The Impale is going to come through Tempered Fate to try and hold Peanut in position, but he's not the priority target. The Arcane Storm goes in, but it hasn't expanded just yet. And HLE, we'll see whether they can clear this last one out. They're not quite able to on this push. They have another wave coming in. The exhaust comes down. There's a great pillar once more. As Zeka gets on over towards Chovy, finds a knockup and executes in the storm from Zeka. Welcome to Zeka's Yone, as it's a double, a full house. Zeka's full of Vipers, and they'll bring us to game 4 in this best of 5.
This is what we were hoping for. HLE bounce
Listen
back
to the crowd as
in
Peanut
game
stands
3.
up.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.